My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. It is defect day. Let's go. Lead paperweight. I do like a little lead paperweight. Good little lead paperweight. There's maybe an early elite and then a 3 rest path for a lot of upgrades here. Late shop on that path as well makes it quite valuable. Definitely seems like the best path on this map. Let's take that paperweight. I think maybe I go for the ultimate strike for just a source of damage early. Although I guess defect is quite good at drawing cards and definitely cares about having energy. It's just I feel like automation like costs us an upgrade pretty early and it doesn't really give us a benefit until way too late. Whereas like I'm gonna struggle in the early because I've got these two and then these two, so I'm guaranteed to be fighting by the absolute latest, right before an elite possibly. Probably end up having to duck that as a result. A hard batch from the first floor. Give me the ultimate strike. Starting with 1 good damage card means a lot. Yeah, look at this. 1, 2, 3, done. Pretty hard not to be able to kill and double defend here. Yeah, I'll dual cast. Come on. Ultimate strike. Woo! Gunk up cool-headed and sweeping beam. I want to take the cool-headed, but I wonder if I have to take sweeping beam. Secured some AoE. I've been punished way too early for not having AoE before, so now I'm just really skittish about it. Focus strike, scavenge, and boost away. On this floor, scavenge certainly matters. We're likely to fight rather the pulsating worm. What's it called? The parasite, the writhing parasite. And being able to burn infections out of our hand and get additional energy next turn instead really helps. Thunderstorm and Lightning Rod. Without any support for them in the deck yet, this is a Lightning Rod. Okay, very happy that I picked up some early AoE here. Next turn, a sweeping beam would sweep through Leaf Slime. Unfortunately, we don't get it. Oh boy, we actually get no defense this turn. Rude. Knowing that I will get sweeping beam next turn, I decided to scavenge this turn so that I can use the extra energy on the card I draw. Went okay. Shadow Shield, Beam Cell, and Null. This should probably be Shadow Shields. I don't really have an identity to this deck yet. I'm just putting, like, generically strong cards in it for the moment to get us past. Yeah, Shadow Shield's incredibly important for this fight. 11 defense for a single card on that first turn. Also got a Dark Orb that is baking and will end this fight sooner or later. Hopefully sooner. Yeah. Lucky Tonic, gain a buffer. And Sweeping Beam, go for the eyes, Ball Lightning. I'll take a go for the eyes, especially considering... Nope, I can't take that elite. That is death. That elite is gonna kill us. Give me 2 more damage on our AoE sweep, please. Oh, God. Okay. I'm a little scared. Short and stout. Yeah, because of that. Oh, thank you, dual cast. It was utterly essential that one of you was capable of dying that turn, otherwise we're certain to. I do still have the tonic. least I've got a rest in the next spot. Ha 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 ha. Second lightning rod, barrage, FTL. We could take FTL for free damage, but I feel like now I'm just collecting random cards to try and get through. This one's an upgrade. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Because this Unsettling Lamp. First time you play a card that debuffs an enemy, each combat double its effects. Because that could have been a Regal Pillow or Tiny Mailbox or some such. I don't think the Shadow Shield's appropriate for this fight. It's always going to want to target Eye with Teeth with at least half of its damage. Ooh. I don't want to gamble on this possibility. I'm going to use the bottled potential to try and get a strike to finish this fight. I'll do it. Heart of Iron gains 7 plating, as well as fight through, charge battery, and boost away. That looks like a charge battery in my mind. Then 6 more damage on the ultimate strike. Oh, just short of being able to get the miniature tent. No! I do like the idea of picking up that modded. Can't also take removal afterwards, but that's okay. I mean, we might, like, muddle our way through this first floor, but I don't see a good future on the next floor for us. Maybe with the rare from the boss, we can kind of like redefine what we're doing here. Thank you. I was very much hoping we were going to be capable of taking one of them down that turn. I don't have enough defense to defend against multiple of them all up at the same time. If I'd relented and taken a status build earlier, we would be really deep in it now. Do I take a fight through? Just as a one-off? Big, large defensive cards? If I'm building thick, I also don't really have to care about the downside of fight through, but then, like, the deck becomes so much more inconsistent. I think having one single large block card, especially before this fight, is really important. Modded, FTL. I'm gonna Shadow Shield and Ultimate Strike because getting a Dark Orb out and starting to bake it is gonna be really important for this fight. Fight through. I'll use Heart of Iron and then Dual Cast, so we're just ready with that Dark Orb at the front line. Could block 10 damage this turn with the Lucky Buffer, but there'll be better turns than that. I'll even take 3 damage this turn in order to get 2 energy next turn, as well as burn out a strike. Yeah. I think it's fair to say that paid off. Dual Cast is in the next hand. Oh. Do I weaken or do I Dual Cast? I think I Dual Cast. Right? Oh dear. Alright, I'm just short in every different way from finishing the fight this turn, unfortunately. So I have to use my buffer potion there. Damn. Spinner, Creative AI, and Helix Drill. Spinner, Augments. Yeah, it gives us a lot more AoE. Something I desperately need right now. Can I take out a line of elites to try and gain enough benefits to cycle through here? Maybe it's Calling Bell. I mean, I've been building Thick so far. If I just continue going with Thick, then removing 2 cards isn't necessarily going to help me that much. Getting a Curse isn't necessarily going to be that bad. All these Smooth Stones, start each combat with 1 dex. There's also the Orichalcum. When you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. And Captain's Wheel, at the start of your 3rd turn, gain 18 block. I mean, yeah. I'm very happy to have that much help with my blocking. Much appreciated, game. As long as we're well defended. We'll stun the enemy this turn as well. Actually, at the top of the turn, too. Oh, right, you're already dead. Dex Potion, Hailstorm, Sweeping Beam, FTL. If I had any source of Frost in the deck, I may have actually taken that Hailstorm. Alas. None of that for me. Oh! I literally have a merchant in the next space. I'll take 2 Foul Potions for 200 gold. Power Cell. At the start of combat, add 2 0-cost cards from your draw pile into your hand. Yeah, I mean, just getting modded and zap in the opening turn. Like, it doesn't matter what they are. That's 2 more cards in my opening hand, and they are so useful. Throw Foul Potion at you. Another one. Do I care about double energy here? Yeah, very little. Hell yeah. That was all only possible due to the additional draw that we got. The Power Cell. So this does want to be defensive, but is there any way to take a target down? Not reliably, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3. I would have had to know where the lightning orbs were going to hit to do that. Nope. What about iteration? No. And then I was cutting out to the right, I believe here. Yes, I was. Let's get Spin into Channel Glass instantly so that Decimillipede won't be so bad. I guess I should be thankful that this isn't Decimillipede. Yeah, this guy won't be so bad. This is the worst turn by far, and we've got the Captain's Wheel to help us through. Good old Scavenge there. This cycle is going to be the one that does damage to us, if I had to guess. Yeah, that's going to be 15 here. And another 6. Thankfully, we do have the go for the ice on this turn, because otherwise, whoa. Although, Throwing that fire potion allows the orbs to finish the fight for us there. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to fix the bowler hat in the wrong order there. But it was in the wrong order there. I'll take the hologram so that I can pull something back from the discard pile at the right time. These spinners are going to be really helpful in this fight as well. Just so that it's easier for me to take down Parafright. Oh, taking down a Parafright at the start of the turn is the best. The rest of the fight's easy if that's already dead. Oh, Shadow Shield, man. Oh, never mind. It got hit by enough of the lightning orbs to die. That actually works out significantly worse for us. Yep. Pretty much responsible for taking any damage that turn. Blessing of the Forge, Glacier, Cool-Headed, and Gunk Up. Give me that Glacier, please. Whoa, additional energy on turn 1. Charge battery. It's certainly one of the ones I'm more comfortable losing. Feels like Go for the Eyes is my only debuff. Doubling that with the Unsettling Lamp and getting 3 more turns out of it seems really useful. 2 Enlightenment into the deck. So Enlightenment would be only able to reduce the costs of Glacier and Shadow Shields. They're not really like cost prohibitive for me at all, so no, I'm just going to take the removal for a strike. Alright, can I take a mite down quite quickly? Well, I can certainly weaken you a bunch. Well, beautiful. 1 down. Have to deal with far less toxic being included now. Just trying to develop advantage for next turn so I don't have to be in this fight for too much longer. There we go. Feral, Beam Cell, Cold Snap. I don't think I need a Feral to just bounce, Go for the Eyes, or FTL back. Alright, this one... I'm gonna upgrade this opening hand. Let's... We did get Spinner immediately, I'm so pleased with that. The reason I upgraded it was so that Modded would draw 2 cards, so I'd be more likely to get Spinner. So just getting it off the bat there is incredible. Okay, so I expect we probably end up winning this fight on turn 3. So our job is getting to turn 3. Gonna hologram back Modded to draw 2 cards. Sweeping Beam. Biggest defense I can put up. This turn we're defended by the Captain's Wheel. I'll drop a Glacier to evoke 2. And a Lightning Rod to continue pushing orbs. Yeah, we basically won last turn. The start of this turn is kind of just confirmation. Venerable T-Set. Whenever you enter with Rest Site, start the next combat with 2 extra energy. All for One, pulling back... Well, All for One's guaranteed to see the 2... Well, not... absolutely guaranteed, but it's very likely to see the 2 cards that are pulled into the opening hand from Power Cell, which already increases its value quite significantly. And also, I could just make all for 1 0 cost as well. It wouldn't return itself, but it would be very cost effective. Okay. Playing the defend and not playing the defend blocks me for the same Orichalcum or no Orichalcum. Do I block for 6 or 6? Gonna 0 cost the awful one. Gonna bring back the 0 costed awful one. Play it again. Oh no. All right, run number 2. Just making absolutely certain that I did rest there. Good, I did. And I ended up with 34 HP going into the next fight. Yeah, because Decimillipede took 16 beforehand. I almost feel like this should have been a rest, like in retrospect. Considering I'd already taken Infested Prism, which meant that this was either going to be Decimillipede or the Infested Hive. And the Infested Hive wasn't going to be easy for me either. I was probably likely to take like 10 to 15 damage, no matter whether or not this was Infested Hive or Decimillipede. So if I knew that was going to be the case, then I knew that Kaiser Crab was going to take more than 30 HP to get through. Again, same reasoning. The defense in this deck is okay, but it's quite clumped. Okay, so I think I need to do a top-down strategy from, like, kind of like from halfway of how do I make sure, I mean, unless I have a super defensive deck, in which case I'll be able to address that at the time, but where I'm able to look at the boss and go, okay, how do I make sure I have enough HP for that boss? Because that is, like, other than going for elites and dying on elites and things like that, look, that's a different issue. I'm talking about this one at the moment. That is one of the main dead stops of my run, even when I have now been relenting more often and resting before the boss. I've still found myself in a position where it's like, oh, the HP is just untenable, I wasn't going to win this. So I need to be considering it earlier than I'm considering it now. I can't just wait until this point to decide whether or not I'm resting for a boss. Okay. That resolved. What are we doing here? I like the 3 rest 1 elite line. It's got 4 early fights. That's probably the worst thing about it. But then it snakes up through here, and then it's got a late shop as well. So it's got a lot of card options early, which means that if I cut 2 cards from the deck, those card options represent such a higher proportion of this deck. So, like, I'm not necessarily looking for, like, overwhelmingly valuable cards. Like, I'll take Glacier if I see it. But, like, Momentum Strike? Ooh, Claw. It's the law, baby. I know how to follow the law. Damn, I wonder if that ends up invalidating the strength of this line. I'm gonna take Glasswork as an AoE. It's a nice single card that you can kind of just include by itself, and it does valuable things. It's not like Smokestack there, which would have then implied a bunch of... that was wrong. Somehow I mistook one of the attacks I played for 0 cost, and I was like, yeah, I'll defend at the end of this. That'll be fine. I think I'm just wishfully thinking of Claw. How much do I want a second AoE right now? Exceptionally little. Skim's pretty good in a Claw deck. But it's pretty bad in most. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is. Oh, yikes. This is the fight. This is what I talk about in terms of like the hard pull. Like this early, where is the damage in this deck for that? I'm so glad I have Glasswork here. I'm gonna fish from the Power Potion because I sincerely believe that if I don't, I'm gonna lose. I can defend for all but 5 damage here. I'll save the Block Potion for another turn. That's gonna explode for 8 to everyone at the end of this turn. 7. I mean, yeah, it's still the best I can get. All right, how much HP did I lose to that fight? Lightning Rod, independently valuable card. I'll take a copy of it just to kind of shore us up and get us by. 12. Yikes. If I want Skim to do anything, I need 0 cost cards in this deck. So I gotta 0 cost the cards in this deck. Oh boy. Yeah, I got a 50-50 of living. I live. Well. Momentum Strike, Compiler Driver, and Beam Cell. I'll take the Compile Driver. I don't like anything that's going on right now. This is getting worse and worse and worse. Got a strike, add an awful one. Rest up. Now, is there a cowardice? If I dodge this elite, I could go get a rest, then I have to take an elite, or I have to take this elite, and then I can take... Well, I won't even have that much... Oh, no, I'll have an elite's worth of money in another fight as well. So I probably have the ability to hit a removal. Eternal Feather. All I gotta do is make my way through this combat. Come on, reasonable defense this turn. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably about as reasonable as I could have asked for. A couple Glass Orbs out there. Beautiful. Bronze Scales. Voltaic would be a win condition for this deck, and I'll take it because I haven't seen another Claw. Not that I have to have that many claws for a claw deck, but still. It'd be nice to have more than one. I'm probably not doing a claw deck anymore. Shut up. You're not doing a claw deck. It's the whole damn system isn't doing a claw deck anymore. The thing is, a Voltaic needs to be upgraded for our boss fight. Like, it's going to be our boss win condition. So even though I said that thing last run about the thing I said last run, I'm not going to be taking the opportunity to rest there. Iteration, status, no. Yeah. Don't want to take boost away for a zero cost defend. I will. Don't look. Nothing happened. This one's going to be rest. I don't think channeling Dark in each of our slots is going to be that impactful against Phantom. 1, 2, and then I'm going to Voltaic. Just start getting that ball rolling. Getting back to and playing Voltaic is how we'll win. Which does also emphasize the importance of things like Skim, just drawing us 4 more cards into the deck. Basically draws us a whole turn into the future. Lightning Rod, Claw, Voltaic. Perfect. All for 1, Claw, Claws. Got him. Heart of Iron, and I want that Ice Lance, and it's for a strange reason. I'll click it. Snacker, snacker, snack. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Pale's Legion, double block gain from a card, and then goes to sleep for 2 turns. Not really how we block. We've cut a couple of the defense already, so no. I'll take the 2 copies of Relax. I'm not thrilled about it, but they are still really good. In terms of value generation, I want to hit this line. 2 rests, elite, another, and then I can choose if I want to go for another elite and a question mark. I'll use Harder Plating here. No use keeping the full orb slots. In terms of keeping the damage up, I'm actually gonna lay everything except for the Ice Lance. Yeah, kinda need to. If that Chaos was upgraded, I'd take it, but I think I'm now more picky about my cards this floor. Relax, fully defending us on the first turn, while the enemies take damage to our spikes, and then setting us up for this turn. Oh boy. That's about as good as that gets. Welcome back, Heart of Iron. Do I have a go for the eyes in this deck? Not yet. Okay, with All for One, I should take 1. One off of Stunning Bulbug there. Oof. Okay, we got the stun on Bulbug. Unfortunately, I take 8 damage for it. Decent amount of lightning orbs out there now. Voltaic should be pretty powerful. And we might have the energy for it next turn as well. Hey, there it is. Lightning Rod, Ball Lightning, Iteration. I think I could support a second Lightning Rod in this deck pretty easily. Especially with the Voltaic impact it has. none of our attacks hit more than one time. Hell, none of our attacks hit more than one target. I'll give you the plate of iron for 10 max HP. Then both of the relaxers are going to want to upgrade pretty soon as well. Dual casts. It's actually kind of more pressing. Yeah, I have a removal for 100 gold in the next space, so I should watch about my spending. Ugh, damn it. Yeah, none of those are low enough costs for me to take and then move on. Damn it. Let's cut a strike. I'll take a Tesla coil as well. Hey, Bellows, your first hand each combat is upgraded. Hell yeah. Then let us hit our first relax, giving it 2 more block and an additional card draw and an additional energy the turn after playing it. So Ice Lance only defends us for 6. Definitely has to be the relax. I'll happily relax again there. All for one returns claw, Tesla claw. Okay, it returns a couple cool things. Four, 6, 10, 13, 20, 29. I'd be 1 short of lethal if I played out this entire hand. Next turn. Which means the first time you hit me, you die. And that's assuming I don't draw the strike left in the deck. I drew it. Energy Potion. Gain 3 energy, as well as the Ladder Opener. Whenever you play 3 skills in a turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. That's going to be really useful for us. Other Relax gets an upgrade. Hunt down the next elite. Yeah. I'll also do Energy Potion and Glasswork there, actually. Does a little bit of damage, defends us reasonably well as well. But most importantly, it helps set up for Voltaic. Speaking of. I want to play that Voltaic, but this turn, over-defending is definitely the name of the game. I mean... yeah. What we need is the Voltaic and finish it. Vambrace. Double the block you gain from the first block card played each combat. I don't think I need any of those. I don't think they solve problems the deck doesn't already solve in other better ways. Damn. Relax on turn 1's now really good. I'm going to play it still for the additional card draw next turn, even despite the fact that I definitely don't need that much block. The additional card draw and energy will help me get rid of those toxics in hand too. Yeah, Lightning Rod, double toxic, just get rid of them, play it a little slower, because, yeah, Voltaic's still in the draw. There you are. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 zeros in that discard. I'm not going to be able to bring all of them back, unfortunately. But I am able to kill pretty much immediately after. Do I take another skim? I do like the speed at which I can move through this deck, and after I've got to relax out, I have a lot of energy to work with. Charged battery is also not a bad choice. Legitimately, I've got high-cost cards. If I play charged battery on the previous turn, I have a lot of value, and it's 14 block. It's the first one I play each fight. I'll drop the speed potion for a focus potion. Significantly better in long-term combats. What's the most impactful upgrade here? And why is it go for the irons? Well, it's go for the irons, because the extra turn of weakness. Glad I could help. Let's drop that focus potion. I'm just going to need it this combat. Ice Lance is nice, but... nicer than that is digging deeper into the deck there. We're gonna have to take the damage options pretty much every time as well, unfortunately. That's gonna be one of those downsides we just have to deal with. Very glad I saw a relax this turn. I was worried I wasn't gonna see one for a while. Ooh. And another. Let's light these rods up. Charge battery? I probably have Voltaic next turn. Charge battery. There's Voltaic. Let's play out all our 0 costs. I'll do it. Real good fight. Echo form through and through. We have both the time and also energy to play that. Transform all strikes in defense with only 1 strike and 3 defense in the deck. Significantly less exciting than it otherwise might be. Calling Bell, I have a lot of draw, so I can get past the Calling Bell pretty easily, which isn't that bad, but also it does mean that the... what's the word I'm looking for here? The weight that it adds to the deck is more annoying. Biased Cognition, obviously always ridiculous, and I'll click it because it's the one that's there and good. I didn't mean to slow play that one. When I saw Biased Cognition initially, I was like, oh, that's probably not good in this deck, right? And then I forgot that if I play it, like, if it's still giving me positive impact, positive focus by the time I get, oh my god, just relax. If it's still giving me positive focus, by the time I get to my Voltaic, we just end the fight there. Okay. Actually, Relax and Ice Lance. Decent damage and decent defense here. And then this is also, again, decent defense the turn after. A little bit more impactful on that. Yeah, I should have focused more on defense that turn. That's my bad. Yeah, it might have actually saved us a turn worth of damage there. It's way too late to take a Juzu Bracelet by itself. There is a consideration for Glacier, but I don't need to slow this deck down. What I need to do is speed it up. I'm taking a strike out and moving on. So I can hit 3 upgrade spaces. Ooh. Oh, we're fine. Yeah. I forgot that we were doubling the first. Thank you, Vambrace. Helping us relax easily. Love it. Ugh. I mean, none of that was good, but it still definitely killed the enemies. Gold Snap, double energy gunk up. I can take a double energy now. Oh, that's a... I was like, I'll play the Glass Orb, forgetting the Glass Orb comes with block and therefore will trigger Vambrace on turn 1. I would much rather just hold the Vambrace buff for the next turn where the enemy actually attacks. Yeah, good thing I held it for this turn, because otherwise I wasn't going to be blocking for much. Good Echo Form there. Hey, Echo Form on Relax there is incredible. I'll Echo Form the other Relax as well. Keep that going. That was all done in the wrong order. Oh boy. There we go. Got down to the Ice Lance and all is well with the world again. Don't need a Hailstorm. Thank you. Okay. This is going to be Bias Cognition, Charge Battery, Defend, Boost Away, and then I'm also going to drop Essence. It's extremely important I kill all of these enemies extremely early, so... I mean, I either play it or I don't play it. It's gonna exhaust either way. One, two, three, four, five. Wait, relax. Got him in the end. Hologram upgraded. Thank you. We'll just get HP by going to these. Upgrade the double energy. Because double energy costing you an energy also means it takes 2 energy away from the amount you get. Strike Dummy. Cards containing strike. Deal 3 additional damage. If only Thunderstrike was still in the game. It did 7 damage to an enemy for each lightning you did channel this combat. It's just Voltaic, but an attack. I'm leaning Skim. And again, we'll also go for some draw situation. Bias Cognition here. I'll take one more rest, get back up to full HP. I'll make sure the Echo Form can cycle, just in case I get it in the worst situation and I need to hologram it back to be able to play it. How to demise. Don't need Consuming Shadow in this deck. I do want to weaken you, because you will be attacking for a fair few turns, but, like, this relaxes. Pretty much in the best position it will be. And one relax starts... Oh, I was going to say one relax starts the relax train, but... it doesn't need to. There's my Echo Form. And now I can double relax. Woohoo! The Echo Form starts the relax train. Bring back that awful one. Again, just throw out all the damage I can. Beautiful. If I gotta take 3, so be it. Kill him with Voltaic. Metronome! First time you channel 7 orbs each combat, deal 30 damage to all enemies. That's incredible for us. Synchronize or chill? Having more consistent frost orbs that don't require me playing a 3-cost card would be nice. But so would synchronicity. And it not exhausting is probably the most transformative upgrade remaining in the deck there. Ooh. Ooh, that's a hell of a question to... what do we do on that first turn? Like, Echo Form immediately... It's taking 22 damage this turn, but it sets up the entire fight. Relax. Then I have to figure out more stuff later. Just gonna take the Echo Form 22. We Echo Form Ice Lance, get the enemy down. No longer vulnerable. Beautiful. Gonna double synchronize to get additional block out of this turn. Double energy, bring with hologram back a Voltaic. And skim a whole new hand. Beautiful, 2 damage taken this turn. Voltaic should be set up very well and true to... Double bias cognition here? Yeah. And then just relax. Come on. No, double Voltaic too early.
You have arrived too soon, Executus.
Well. Ice Lance is pretty good there. To have kept my frost orbs up. Really? It still does 60 damage to you. Sorry, 90 damage? All I gotta do is hologram that back. And then we gotcha. There's the hologram. Yes, I will like to channel 125 lightning. Alright. Queen fight. Focus. Powdered demise. Start with a relax on turn 1. There's the Echo form and relax. We play both. Ridiculous. I will boost away as well. In that turn. Is Echo Form's second playing the Ice Lance blocked? I'm gonna check. Second copy wasn't blocked, that's fine. Okay, Glassworks, synchronize. Just gonna double energy to play. Anything? Double up on Bias Cognition and weaken the frontliner. Still get pretty good block out of that big Frost Orb. Got double Ice Lance. Still big defended no matter what, basically. Double Voltaic. Come on, give me Voltaic, please. I think I'm dead. The only chance I'm not. You're kidding me? I'm just short. No! No! It would have worked. It would have worked. Instead, the queen adds another piece to her collection. Look, I got to do the Voltaic for 125 lightning, so I'm not too sad about it, and we died on the second boss of the third floor, so I'm not too sad about that either. I also do think we learned a fair bit from the end of the first run. All of those things will be taken with us into the future of the series. A special thanks, this episode, to Seamus. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see y'all next time.